Hey guys, it's that Dividend guy coming at you with another stock market news update. So I just found this article from Yahoo Finance. I'm going to be going through some of the stocks that Buffett bought and Buffett sold. And the biggest headline that I've been seeing is Warren Buffett actually trimmed some of his Apple position. So Warren Buffett sells some Apple stock, but these investors don't think he's done with the tech giant. So first of all, I do want to just jump in real quick and say that he was very against getting into the tech industry. He said he didn't understand it. He said he didn't want any part of it. Um, it's funny because um, Bill Gates actually owns Berkshire stock, but Warren Buffett doesn't own any Microsoft, and it's been that way for a very long time. Buffett talked about when he met Bill Gates, he said, I don't really want to invest in computers. And Bill Gates is like, oh, everybody's going to have one. It's going to change everything. You should be in it. And Buffett asked, is it going to change the way people chew gum? And Bill Gates said no. So Buffett, as you can tell, is very into uh, products people use and products that he understands that people gravitate towards. Now, I think he missed the boat on Microsoft, obviously, but who could have known? That was years and years ago. And Bill Gates probably sounded like a crazy person when he said everybody was going to have a computer. So Buffett kind of kept it conservative and stuck to what he knew. But he did take the jump a few years ago and jumped into Apple stock, and now it is his biggest holding, his biggest individual holding in his overall portfolio. And the reason that he did that was because he saw how reliable people are, reliant they are on their phones and just Apple as a company. And he liked how diversified the company was and how ingrained the products are in people's lives. So he's very bullish on the company because he looks at as he looks at Apple and their products as a consumer staple. It's something people live with. It's something people need. It's something people use every day. It's something people rely on. It's ingrained in their lives. And that's why he bought it, because he saw the dependency that people have on the product and the consistency of buying more Apple products. And as long as that keeps happening, I don't think that Buffett's ever going to sell this stock. Plus, the ecosystem is just untouchable. Once people join Apple, I've seen this on multiple YouTube channels as well. Just people talking about how much they love the interface, how much they love the ecosystem that Apple has built with their products that goes along with their iPhones and other products that they offer. People love the ecosystem, and that's what makes people stay. Instead of, like, most people, once they get into an iPhone and get into Apple, they stay there because they love how well it's integrated within the tech, like the technology is integrated within the phone, and how well it just processes everything. It's so easy for people, and that ease is what makes people gravitate towards it and not leave for another carrier or another manufacturer. So, on CNBC's Fast Money Halftime Report, investors discussed Warren Buffett's recent portfolio changes in Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire sold about 36 million shares of Apple in the third quarter, according to the most recent 13F filing. Buffett selling Apple. It's just a portfolio management, so he's just trimming the position, and people shouldn't be worried about it. The market is seeing a large rotation out of tech as the COVID vaccine ramps up. The sector benefited from the so-called stay-at-home restrictions. I don't think Buffett has conviction on getting out of Apple. This is one of his biggest holdings. If Buffett indeed plans on selling more Apple, it could cause a larger rotation out of tech as many investors follow his trades. Buffett recent sales only indicate by his 13th filing of September 30th he may have sold as much more since for all we know. Apple stock trades about $120 at the publication at this time. But guys, it's still his biggest individual holding. He's still, when he goes on interviews and stuff, it's one of the stocks that he highlights in his portfolio. So again, I don't think that he's planning on selling. Um, but I know a lot of people follow his trades. So again, if you're a newer investor, don't just buy something because Warren Buffett is buying it. The man's a genius, but that does not mean that you should follow his trades. If you want exposure to Warren Buffett and his choices and his investment philosophy and his returns, buy Berkshire. Don't buy the individual holdings just because he's buying them. Never shadow an investor because you don't know why they bought it. You don't know how long they plan on holding it. And it will really bite you. But for everybody who's wondering, just my opinion, he's not going to sell out of Apple. He's way too bullish on the company. It's the largest company in the world. He loves the ecosystem. He loves the product line. He himself uses an iPhone now. So, and he's talked, leaps and bounds about the product line, the ecosystem, and the CEO. So I don't think he's going to be selling a significant portion of Apple. I know normal people see 36 million shares and they think, that's a lot. But to him, it's not. So he's just trimming the position. I'll keep you guys updated on what he does with Apple stock, but this is one of his favorite positions, so I do not think he's selling it. But with that, guys, I don't think he's going to sell completely out of it. I think he's just trimming the position. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next stock market news update. I will have a lot more Warren Buffett videos. I wanted to go over his Apple sale. We're going to go over the Barrick Gold, what he did with that, because that was a pretty quick trade. We're going to go over the moves that he made with banks and then the stocks that he's actually buying. So I'm going to be doing a lot of Warren Buffett videos. I'm going to be doing them all today, getting them all knocked out. So as for Apple, guys, he only trimmed like 3.7% of the position, which is nothing. So I don't think he's going to I don't think he's selling out. I think he's just trimming the position. So let me know, guys, if you're a fan of Apple, if you own any Apple stock. I always love, talking about the moves and stuff in the market. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to hit the subscribe button, and when you do, hit the bell notifications so you don't miss any updates. I do Warren Buffett portfolio update videos. I do dividend increase videos, my own portfolio videos, Tesla update videos. So I do a lot of content. So if you guys don't want to miss anything, hit the bell notification, and I'll see you guys in the next stock market news update. Take care, guys.